All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
K-On! Season 1, Episode 4. Yui forgot
everything.
all of it. Yeah.
Just the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, Mia was asking for some rather complex chords, There were sevens added onto some of those things.
Yes.
It wasn't just a simple, give me a G with, strumming just the bottom four strings,
Right.
My finger goes here. One.
Now,
Ring.
The real question is will you have to deal with this every test? Like, will Yui fully reset, just all guitar stuff just gets completely just dumped? For the sake of learning how to,
there's like an angle and a power associated with this. You
right.
have to
pocket tank style.
You have to fire just accurately enough with the snacks.
Right.
With the angle and everything, and the delivery and the magnitude and everything, in order for enough retention to hit, such that there's a positive association, Pavlov dog style, of guitar, and she thinks, like snacks,
I'm just seeing Mio and Tsumugi in this command room, with military uniforms on, as they're looking at
deploy the creme brulee already.
Yeah,
no,
like a tactical readout.
We're not ready for that.
And it's just a topographical map in the shape of Yui's face. Right. And they're just like, all right, so how do we approach this?
I thought it was gonna be a topographical map that's just completely flat, and it's just her brain,
I mean,
and they're like, sir, we're seeing movement here. Is it a wrinkle? Could it be?
No. She has some stuff going on in there.
Right. It's not completely smooth potato, There's
exactly.
There's three-dimensionality there. But we diss her because we love her. So, all right, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this. What? Already?
Okay, beach episode.
I guess. Yeah, here we are. And nobody's here. That's the unrealistic part.
Right.
This is a dream.
No, this whole show is a dream, Caleb.
Right. Oh my god. They are
sharing
the same.
A brain cell.
Yeah. Sharing half a brain cell. Yeah.
It always throws me for a loop when we get something super fluffy and kind of dopey and cute and stuff in the intro bit, and then suddenly we go into the OP.
Commemorative experiences, yes.
Working hard and hardly working.
Camp. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Summer camp. Oh. Playing an F chord. That's fun. It's a fretted one down E.
Wait,
yeah.
This is a regular thing? We need to get serious, guys.
I remembered we had a dream. Oh!
Okay.
No, not a fun summer camp. Or training camp.
No! Oh, you sweet summer child.
Yeah, you have no idea.
They're even more distracted now that you said that.
Festival, yeah.
I mean, those things all sound pretty great.
You're not in a class.
What if we did a musical performance? Crazy,
This is so
I know,
funny.
but
They're debating the classic thing as if they're... Yeah.
3 months.
Oh. Yeah.
Not happening.
Oh. Well,
We could pawn off your guitar.
Moogie. Could you bankroll this whole thing for us?
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. I guess, if you need it.
Was she supposed to have left already?
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Where are you?
Man.
Yeah.
Wow. Lucky.
Okay.
Oh my god. I almost missed, when I was in Japan, I almost missed the cross country bullet train.
Oh, yeah?
Because our smaller train didn't get to the spot. Get there, like, exactly when we thought we were going to get there. But... Wait, what? What?
She says
Oh,
that,
even
but she's
better,
like,
take a
definitely
video.
take a picture.
Oh, right. We're not in that era yet. Oh. Oh my gosh. There's all these little things that they animate with like extra effort that's just like,
Yep.
wow.
Nope, can't hear you. Please, help me.
Yeah, but Moogie saw the frustration in your eyes, you know? Oh my god.
What? Yeah, of course.
Classic! Classic! The Giga Wealthy just
Right.
accidentally, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow. Nope.
I have a fun story for the discussion.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Already outside.
It's a cassette player.
Is that what the previous... Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In a few years, you know.
In a decade or so.
Ah!
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, yay!
See, that's what this show is. The tape is the actual music anime that went on, like, the training arc and all that stuff.
Right.
And then you got these people.
And then we have the pioneer of, like, moe slice of life, you know.
Right, just goof off.
Yeah. She's trying so hard to be the middle liaison between like
and it's
the insanity of one side and the like order of
but
the
really
other.
it's just
It's
sort
just
of
like,
smothering Mio's fears. Like,
well, I mean, it's not just her fears. She wants to hang out with them, but it's
like the lone person crying out and being like, but aren't we supposed to be practicing?
Are they role playing? This is amazing. This will take us until tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that is surreal.
It is gorgeous.
Oh, good grief.
Of course. Yes. That's fair.
Oh my god! It's a very understandable fear, honestly. The whole...
Oh, yeah.
You see the holes on everything? Mm-hmm. That's a very...
Well, and just the, like, cutting yourself on barnacles sucks.
Yes, yes.
No!
リツが遊ぼうとか言うからだぞ。一番楽しそうに遊んでたのは誰だ？
You have a watermelon, too.
Mm-hmm.
お腹いっぱい。なんか波に流されてるみたいな感じするよね。始めるぞ。
Just start playing really loud.
ちょっとどいてて。
Yep.
Yep.
That's all. I love that they didn't like shockingly wake up. They just kind of
Yeah.
they kind of shriveled like slugs, you know?
Right. Like they're still not going to be able to practice at all.
そういえばリツ、最近ちょっと太ったんじゃないか？
Invoking the dark magic.
最近ドラム叩いてないからかな？もうギター持ってない。だってこのギター重いんだもん。軽いやつ
Yeah.
だのに。
But you had to pick a heavy metal one.
You
oh
did.
my god.
Oh my god.
だね。あ
Let's roll over to another. Yep.
そんなんで学園祭どうするつもりだよ。
Absolutely nothing.
ミオを見てみろ。
Yes.
何よ。ミオほどメイド服姿が似合うやつなかなかいないぞ。
Ah.
Oh, she's still just trying to convince her that
Right.
they
Yep.
should do a maid cafe.
なんてな、冗談。
Yep.
Oh no.
終わったら本当に練習するからな。わかってる
Keep telling yourself that.
せーの。
Ah.
それじゃあ最後の曲、いくぜ。
Imagination.
Oh, that's what the. Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Nice. That's really sweet.
That is really cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only go so far. Yeah.
いつかまた王冠公園で派手にバババババーン。目標はそこだ。
Yeah, our goal? Yeah.
Yeah, just start sobbing.
I'm not carrying this alone.
Busts into song,
Yeah.
Les Mis style. It was a dream that could never be. Right.
Yeah.
王冠目指すならまずこのくらいは。
Inspire them with this.
Hmm. A declaration of war.
でもこの曲。テープが B 面に変わったのね。なんだ。聞こえない聞こえない聞こえない聞こえない。
Oh, just
Get
scared.
scared easily.
りっちゃん、やりすぎだよ。
Yeah, yeah.
大丈夫だから。お化けなんかじゃないわ。本当。
Oh my gosh.
前
They really synchronized this episode, you know?
Yeah.
でも本当にさっきの曲見てて。
What?
Wait, hang on, hang on.
すごい完璧。
How?
でも妙。
Bullshit.
それチョーキングのことじゃないか。音を出しな
Yeah, you
ペン
go
を引っ張る
meow, meow.
そうすると
And then with your fingers up there, you move it. Yep.
これでこう。
Yep.
そうそう。これなんか
No, it's fun, yeah.
今日は本当に楽しかった。麦が言ってた通り、そんなに心配することなく。
Yeah, this is the small house.
Right.
だったらもっと遊べばよかったのに。誰だ？私だ。
Ah.
Without the forehead, I don't recognize you.
Right, right.
ここはこうか？
That the more she relaxes, the more she learns how to play the guitar.
Right, she's very pliable under these circumstances.
大丈夫か？
She just imagined the
Well, it's the like that hyperextending like
やっぱり
thong where you lock your knuckles and then you kind of extend it and it makes it go thong and it feels really weird.
合宿しようって言ってくれたみおちゃんのおかげで。
Yes.
ありがとう。
that tiny bit of positive reinforcement at the end of all of that hardship.
照れてるぞ。違う。
Moi, moi, kyo!
合宿の写真できたんだって。うん。へえ。よく撮れてるだろう。ミニムキ。目が私に。おいミオ。始めるぞ。ちょっと待って。
Just adding a little something on there. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Please don't say you are crazy or lazy.
When Yui played, suddenly Mio's like, wait a minute. For the first time since
Yeah. There's hope.
there's hope.
Yeah.
There's actually hope.
Rohan.
Yeah.
Rohan. Rohan is coming or something. What was it?
No, yeah, that's it. Yui starts playing well. Light the beacons!
Yeah. Budokan is here.
Right. The beacons light up and they go all the way into like other anime and other protagonists see it and they're just like,
Yeah.
nice.
I'd make that edit, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry, Mio.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's, yeah.
That's rough. But hey, you know what's happening? Yui's becoming actually somewhat proficient in guitar.
Through some dark magic, we don't know how it's happening. Because,
Some way it is happening. By
Right.
osmosis, by some just surrounding of the environment of music, by listening to enough of this, and by also just having that constant holding and,
Yep.
you know, time spent with the guitar. She may not be good at it yet, but she's learning things.
right, it's that she actually has that, like, anime protagonist, like, super awesome skill. But the thing is that because they're just a bunch of, like, high school girls, it's not some desperation to hone
No.
that skill or whatever. It's just a thing. So sometimes it does
There's
cool
no
stuff,
why.
you know?
There's no why
Yeah.
at this moment, which is cool because in a lot of ways, this is what's realistic about this and why I'd say I really love this show is that everything about their interactions feels so realistic.
Oh,
and so
absolutely.
just silly and fun.
Oh yeah, I remember many times whichever side of the interaction I was
Sure.
on, of the one person really wants to do this
Has
thing.
all
They're
the
like,
passion.
They're like, hey guys, I want to do this thing. Let's do this. And everybody else is like, nah. Like, and you could not drag them kicking and screaming to get to them to
Cat
do the
would
thing
be
that you
easier to
want.
control.
Oh yeah. It's just it's an exercise in futility, right?
Yep.
And yet, you still try.
Right. And the thing is that you never know when that passion is going to lead to some moment where they end
Yep.
up just picking up the guitar and riffing in
Right.
this silly,
Oh,
non-serious
that's a cool
way.
thing.
And you never never got any detail in this episode whether or not the music that she was playing sounded good. All we know was that Yui was excitedly strumming on the guitar,
Right.
and she was putting her finger on the strings above the frets in the right way, at least in some measure. So there was something being played there, and Mio saw amidst those lights of the fireworks in this gorgeous scene their fourth band member playing the guitar, and she was loving it. So
Right.
that's a start. That's a big start. We also actually heard her play for a little bit, and while it didn't sound like there was any form to it necessarily, like I couldn't tell necessarily if there was any kind of consistent pattern, as if she was playing like off of a music sheet in her head or something. She was playing stuff, and it wasn't like...
And it was sounding pretty good.
Well, right, but it wasn't sounding like a beginner's strums, in that she wasn't having the chords be played in such a way where they feel like she's not fully pressing on the strings or something like that.
Yeah.
She's actually like she's actually putting it all into it. So
yes,
that's good. And from where we were at with Yui, like not too long ago, this is monumental improvement.
Literally, last episode ended with the I forgot everything about how to play the guitar.
Right. So there's got to be something with the time that they spent here that allowed her to relax her mind, relax her just overall just experience.
Passion.
So this could just come to the surface. You know?
Right. Passion is a funny thing. And even more so in, when you're young, right? And the idea of like maybe discipline isn't something that you're really like keen on, And yet the sometimes the most random things can then make you be like, oh, that's awesome, and now I'm going to do the thing, and suddenly it's not work anymore, right?
Right. There's something about the way that you get emotional and or well, let's just go with emotional feedback, and then maybe even in this little club's case, physical rewards in terms of like, we're going to go on this summer trip.
Yep.
And we're going to get to spend time with our friends. We're going to go to the beach and all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Those kinds of things are positive associations that Yui is going to have with this band and this club. Band.
Right. This group of friends.
This group of friends for the rest of her life. So these bonds that they're forging now are stronger than, in some ways, even the desire to play the music.
Oh,
so
sure.
I'm just loving all these little times in which we're going to look back on this and go, those were the foundational points in which it gave them the, not necessarily the passion to play, but it gave them the the ground to stand on for whatever comes next in their future together.
And that's why I love so much the scene where Yui starts playing with like the fireworks going off behind her and everything, because both from what it means for Yui, but then also for Mio, because if you think about it, like, yes, my heart goes out to you, Mio, that you are wanting to do a serious thing, and no one else around you wants to be serious about it. That really sucks, right? You're somebody who is willing to be disciplined and all that stuff, and no one else is, and it's hard to do that.
They're not at 0, but they're not at the 9 where you're at.
Pretty close, right?
Yeah, they're at 2s and
exactly.
Stuff, yeah.
But then that that sort of realization of one, people are motivated in different ways.
Oh,
right?
Totally.
And so maybe Yui needs to vision cast with the fireworks and be like, hey, I'm imagining that I'm there, which is great. That means that she does have that part of her, even if it might be
submerged deep down.
Sure, or just maybe not acknowledging the reality of what it would take to get there.
Yes.
Yes. But the idea also that, okay, even the goal that you threw up there, if we're going to be at the Budokan and all that stuff, that's kind of ridiculous.
It is.
Right?
It
like,
is.
It's a different kind of ridiculous, but it is ridiculous all the same, right? And so seeing that there, it both felt like the positive thing of awesome, seeing Yui's passion and stuff and like, cool. And also the realization of like, right, this is a fanciful, concept,
aspirational,
right? Yeah, aspirational thing that realistically, this right here, what Yui's doing is probably the closest we're ever going to get.
Right.
Right. And
but
on the one hand,
keep
that
dreaming,
sucks.
keep dreaming.
But at the same time, the dream is the important thing, right?
Yeah.
And so, don't if you relax a bit and understand that maybe you don't need to take this quite so seriously, maybe you'll be able to have a bit more fun.
Right. And maybe you'll also get to see them kind of balance out with you as you balance out with them. So that could be fun. But yeah, this episode saw them going on a trip to the, we casually have in our very nostalgic, kind of wish fulfillment, slice of life thing with the giga wealthy, you know,
Tsumugi, do you have
just
any
casually
vacation
being like,
homes?
oh, this is our small vacation home.
I couldn't get any of the bigger
Oh my
ones.
goodness, yeah. I literally had a moment recently where it was just like, oh, we're gonna hang out with some like adult friends and stuff, and we're gonna go, you know, somewhere, and realizing that it was one of those, oh, we're gonna go to this person's place.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, it's not actually their place. And it's like, what do you mean? It's like, well, it's like someone in their family's place. And it's like, what do you mean? And it's like, and then I come there and I'm like, oh. And it was just one of those moments.
Getting slapped over the face with a wad of dollars.
Right.
Basically.
It was just one of those moments where I was just like, oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those moments where I'm like, I'm an adult.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's that realization that there's tons of other people that are your peers and stuff, but they'll every once in a while be like, yeah, this isn't mine clearly, but this is someone that's connected to the family and stuff that allowed us to basically be here for a weekend. And I'm just like, oh my God. Looking at my wife, I'm like, did you know? And she's just kind of like, I did. And I'm like, why didn't you warn me? And she's like, well, I kind of did. I was like, oh, I didn't think you meant like.
And also maybe it's fun to see the look of surprise on your
exactly. but yeah, there's just those moments that are just really funny. But then also the whole thing of when you go to a place and you're like, all right, what kind of vacationer are you? Are you the kind of person that's like, I'm just going to sleep, roll around on the ground and be like, it's cold and then it's warm?
Yeah.
Or are you the person that's like, all right, now we're going to get up.
We're going to get as much fun out of this as possible.
We're going to do a 5-mile run, you know? We're going to do like a hike. We're going to go and like, we're going to do all these things at these times. I have realized more and more that I am like pretty much like about as 50-50 boring and non-committal as it comes with regards to these things. It really just depends on the location. It depends on like my mood. It depends on everything. Sometimes I'm like, no, I'm just gonna sleep, just gonna drink, just gonna just hang out, what have you. And other times I'm like, all right, now we're gonna go up.
Oh, so not like hanging in the middle, but like oscillating
just
and averaging out to the middle.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha. Oh man. See, me, I figured out the way to beat that.
Right, what's the way?
You just go on vacations by yourself all the time. If there's no one else there, there's
Weebs be like, just crying, just be like, just go on vacation by yourself, you guys, just, you never have any issues there.
Yep.
Yep. Hey.
Oh, man.
But hey, I want to give special shout out to Yui here.
Oh.
She tried to do a fretted F chord, which I remember because that's the first one that they teach you, specifically where you take the E chord, which is using different fingers. You use these three here. And if you do it with the F chord specifically, you could use a capo, which pinches the top fret there, or you can intentionally use your own finger to basically be the capo in this case. And it feels so weird the first time, but her F chord actually sounded not like flat and
damn.
It sounded not bad. I was just like, wait, what?
I mean I definitely quit guitar before you, but like I think I remember trying the F chord and could never
exactly
manage to like actually push down on all the strings hard enough with the one finger in order to,
Right here, she like gets actually like a full attempt in at it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wait, I gotta hear this again, because like she was like dreading it. Oh no, it did sound actually awful. Yeah. But that's also because she's putting her finger here on the fret. So never mind. She actually she doesn't know how to do it at all. Her ring finger is literally like on the fret there.
Also, I seem to be recalling that when you play guitar, you don't want to press with the flat of your finger. You want to press with the tip of your finger.
So yeah, you want to be using the bones full
in order to get the most like pressure.
The main thing is that depending
hence why the calluses suck.
Well, also another thing is
Getting
that
them sucks.
you are going to have different like flexibility and strength of your fingers to be able to go out that far.
Oh, okay.
So that's why, in general, you don't push this chord on people early, because the middle finger, for instance, here, and the index finger can go almost a little bit farther to the other side. Whereas in this case, she's needing to use the pinky finger for the E,
Gotcha.
A, D, G, B, E. I think that's right. So yeah, on the D string.
It almost feels like her bottom two fingers are on the same string.
Yeah, because she can't reach basically
Sure.
far enough or something, or she's just being lazy and put it almost on the fret. Just like, oh, girl, you're trying too hard. She
See, she needs to be in that like just lower brainwave state where she's not thinking about anything, she's not trying, and then suddenly she does stuff.
Exactly.
But yeah, the animation bit when she was playing in front of the fireworks and everything, gorgeous bit of animation.
Wonderful.
And one that I have seen so many times in like AMVs and things like that, and it always feels fun as we're like going through the show and like, oh, here's that extra little bit that was like, iconic and made the rounds on the internet and all that stuff.
Yeah, I never made the connection as to what it is, because maybe that's the other thing. I don't have memories of their character designs, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's because their character designs were so influential in future anime.
Oh yeah, that
in
a
my
lot of
mind,
them copied them.
Well, right. In my mind, they don't really stand out to me as being like memories, but it's the moments of movement and the moments of animation.
I can think of
the 4 episodes we've done thus far to be like,
yeah,
like, oh, that I remember that, but like specifically Yui's design and Mio's design especially.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
yes, 100%.
They're
100%.
like about as.
Oh wait,
like,
Mio's design. I thought you were thinking Sumugi.
No. Mio is like the black-haired kind of.
They're different archetypes.
Competent,
Right.
Ice princess,
serious, Yeah, exactly, right.
Or Ice Queen or what have you. But yes, the Mio or the Moi Kyun.
Yeah.
I love that joke. There are also just some really fun moments of Yui just kind of commentating on things, like the 6 times.
Right.
Like there's this, I don't know if it's characterization or if it's just for the comedy, but there's this vibe I get that she's actually like very sponge-like. Like she absorbs everything around her.
And she lets go of it just as easily.
No. It's that she doesn't act upon it. She doesn't have the ability to pull it out necessarily on command.
Sure.
It's still there, but it's the difference of, actually maybe her superpower is that she actually retains quite a lot, and it's just
so deep underneath the surface that she can't always access it.
Or because of fear or some other insecurity or what have you, when she's being like, okay, I'm testing you, bring it out now.
It's like, I forgot. Yeah.
Right, she gets scared or what have you. But, yeah, really sweet episode. Really fun little beach excursion here. Nice also to break up the formula really, really quickly, too.
Yeah. I loved the bit of them just lying on the cool floor, and then it's like, it's getting warm.
Oh.
And like the putting the amplifier right in front of them plays the chord, and it doesn't, like, she gets them into the seats and into the positions.
It doesn't make them explode with energy.
Right, it's just still like,
kind of,
yeah.
Yeah, it reminded me of like people pouring like salt on a slug and it just going.
Oh God.
Like putting a very specific image in your head.
Like she was hoping for the ice cube down the back of the shirt response.
Right.
She didn't get that.
No.
And she wasn't going to.
You're never going to get that.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.